Low-fat dairy might just be the unsung hero of the uric acid world, quietly sitting in your fridge, minding its own business, while secretly fighting gout like a dietary ninja in a lab coat. When you think of foods that prevent flare-ups, your mind probably drifts to kale or cherries or some other trendy superfood, but there's milk, humble, white, maybe slightly judgmental if it sees you reaching for soda instead. And yet, it's one of the most effective natural uric acid suppressants we have. Let's talk about what makes low-fat dairy such a standout in this fight. First off, it's low in purines. That's important because high-purine foods get broken down into uric acid, and too much of that floating around in your blood turns into the infamous crystals that like to turn your toes into torture chambers. Low-fat milk, yogurt, and cheeses don't contribute to that problem. Instead, they roll up their sleeves and help get rid of the mess. Here's the magic. Low-fat dairy increases uric acid excretion. That's right, instead of letting it hang around, dairy helps your kidneys filter and flush it out. It's like milk showing up to your bloodstream with a mop and saying, "All right, everyone, party's over. Let's clean this up." The science points to certain proteins in dairy, casein and lactalbumin in particular, as having a uricosuric effect. That's a fancy way of saying they gently encourage your body to dump excess uric acid into your urine instead of letting it settle in your joints like unwanted house guests. And if that weren't enough, dairy doesn't just help with uric acid, it multitasks. It gives you calcium for bone strength because, let's face it, your skeleton could use the help, and high-quality protein to keep your muscles from turning into sad noodles. It's like if your favorite teacher also taught 3 different subjects and brought snacks. Low-fat yogurt deserves a special shout-out. It's cool, creamy, tangy, and comes with gut-friendly probiotics that help keep your digestive system running smoothly. And if you pick the unsweetened kind, it's a gout-friendly powerhouse that doesn't mess with your blood sugar either. Add a few berries on top, and you're basically eating an anti-inflammatory parfait of joy. Now, for the skeptics who think dairy sounds boring or too wholesome to be cool, consider this. It's effective, cheap, easy to find, and requires zero prep. You don't have to soak it, ferment it, or chant over it at sunrise. You just pour, scoop, or slice. Boom, gout prevention, no culinary wizardry needed. And let's not forget the cheese. Low-fat cheese often gets a bad rap from foodies, but when it comes to uric acid control, it's like that reliable friend who always shows up when you're moving and actually helps carry boxes. It's lower in saturated fat, doesn't spike your uric acid, and still gives you that satisfying salty creamy thing we all crave at 9 p.m. Of course, moderation matters. Drowning yourself in a milk river isn't the answer, unless you're a baby calf, and full-fat varieties can come with extra saturated fat, which might not be ideal if you're trying to keep inflammation in check overall. But as part of a balanced, gout-friendly diet, low-fat dairy is a clutch player, helpful, humble, and always ready to assist without making a big fuss about it. So next time you pour a glass of milk or dig into some yogurt, remember, you're not just feeding your bones or avoiding a snack attack. You're taking a strategic step in preventing gout, one spoonful at a time, one sip closer to joint peace. Milk may not wear a cape, but it's definitely doing the heroic work behind the scenes.